Elizondo talks alien implants. Let's talk about that and also some really interesting information, some new information that the beings themselves have implants. So let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, let's listen to what Lou Elizondo has to say about seeing this technology himself, these alien implants or an implant taken out of an abductee.
I saw a technical device that had been removed, excised by the Department of Veterans Affairs by a surgeon, a trained physician from a U.S. military service member who claimed to have a UAP encounter. The physician claimed that the object tried to run on him or evade being excised.
So let me get this right. This object, whatever it is, it's a constructed object. It's a technological object.
It's a technological object enveloped in some sort of biological capsule. The current theory is that that capsule is there to fool the body as not to create some sort of immune response to a foreign object.
But the physician you spoke to described that object apparently trying to intelligently avoid being captured by the human doctor.
Correct.
That is super fascinating, and that is exactly what Whitley Strieber reported as well when he attempted to have his implant removed in his ear, I believe. The implant actually moved to avoid being taken out. And then he just decided to leave it there. His wife actually wanted him to leave it there, and with good cause, as it turned out ultimately, because after she passed away, Whitley Strieber was able to communicate with his wife from beyond death. They even wrote a book or two together, a really beautiful book called A New World, and I think they may have written one other one. And he believes that this was made possible by the implant that was left in him based on her recommendation. Super fascinating stuff, and now Lou Elizondo is corroborating this idea that implants can move to avoid being taken out. But there's more, guys. There's more. The beings themselves seem to have implants, and this totally ties in with my theory about the Nazca mummies. So let's give a listen. This is from the Jeff Mara podcast, talking to an alien abductee who is talking about his experience with the beings, with the Greys, and he believes they're biological beings. They seem to have been created beings. He wouldn't go so far as to say they're robots, but they are created beings, and what's more, they appear to have implants in themselves.
They definitely seem to have integrated technology into their bodies. They definitely seem to have some sort of implant technology. They'll touch something. They'll touch their chest. They'll touch a table. They'll touch when those two got in a disagreement about me touching their tools, the one was like, he can't use it. Like, I can't activate it. Like, if I pick it up, I can't turn it on because of their implanted technology. So they can turn it on. I can't. There's nothing I can do.
So their implants allow them to interact with their technology. He didn't have the right implants, so he couldn't do it. So if this experiencer is correct and the beings themselves have implants, well, that alone is fascinating. And it ties in with the Nazca mummies, who also have implants. And I have my theory that the Nazca mummies are connected to the abducting race of being. I think that's, the evidence is pretty clear on that. I think we have the implants, and we know that the beings put implants in their abductees, and now we have evidence that the beings themselves have implants. Also, the Nazca beings seem to be products of genetic, tinkering, and the beings seem to enjoy genetic tinkering, as with creating hybrids during the abduction process. And I've gone over other pieces of evidence as well that the Nazca beings seem to be created by the same race that probably created the Greys, the abducting race. And now we know, at least based on this one experiencer testimony, that the beings themselves have implants. That's huge, guys. That's huge. This is awesome testimony. That's why we have to listen to experiencer accounts. But we also get a glimpse as to why they have these implants, to allow them to interact with technology, at least some of them potentially. So what does this imply for the implants put in alien abductees? Does that also allow maybe whoever put that in there to have technology interact with the people that those implants are in, or something like that? Other than Whitley Strieber's account of being able to communicate with his wife beyond death, we don't really have any clear understanding of why the beings put implants in people. But could it be something to do with interacting with technology? Some people think it's their tracking device or something like that. I personally don't think that. I think if the beings want to find you, they know where you are. But I could be wrong. But anyway, a really interesting glimpse into possible reasons why the beings put implants in people. Evidence that the beings have implants in themselves, which again seems to be a connection, in my mind at least, to the Nazca beings that also had implants, and that seem to be a result of genetic tinkering, much like the gray aliens seem to be. So let me know what you think about all of this. Lou Elizondo talking about implants moving around, and also this new testimony from this experiencer who saw that the beings themselves had implants that allowed them to interact with technology. Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure to appreciate it. Smash the like button and the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. You don't want to miss out on a coffee mug or a t-shirt. Come on, guys. Awesome coffee mugs, awesome t-shirts. If you're a science fiction, fantasy, or horror fan, you might enjoy reading some of my novels. See the link to those below. Or you can become a channel member, because channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you, guys. Also, channel members frequently get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.